Do you want to make sure that you're getting the best deal on your house? Well, stay tuned because we're going to be talking about negotiating strategies that could possibly save you thousands of dollars. Hello again. This is Coni with Buy Without Realtor, guiding you with the knowledge and tools to confidently buy your own home on your own. Today, we're going to be talking about negotiations, one of my favorite topics. I love to negotiate. In my last video, I discussed how to make a strong win-win offer. In this video, we're going to be discussing negotiations and how you can get the best deal for your home. So if you're ready, let's dive in. As mentioned before, preparation is so important. And in fact, when you're meeting with the seller, you can ask some very non-invasive questions, such as, why are you selling? What is your motivation for selling? You can find out information about whether or not he is emotionally tied to the house, or if they have kids, the kids don't want the house anymore, they have relocated, and they just need to get out. It's so important to find out the seller's motivation before you place an offer. That way you can gauge how your offer is going to be presented to the seller. Another thing you want to look at is, what are the market conditions? You can ask around and find out if it's a buyer's market or if it's a seller's market. If it is a buyer's market, then maybe you have a little bit more room to kind of negotiate because there's plenty of inventory on the market. In a seller's market, you may want to be just a little bit more flexible in your negotiation because there just isn't enough inventory. So now let's talk about some negotiation tips. First, you want to go in with a reasonable offer. If you go in too low, you might piss the seller off, and then that just stops all the negotiations. But you don't want to go in too high because you need to just leave a little bit of room for negotiation. So you don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low. So starting with a reasonable offer is the very first step, or the very first tip. The next tip is that you want to be respectful and professional. You want to build a relationship with the seller. That way he'll be more, or she will be more apt to negotiate. But do not let the seller know how much you want the house. Be neutral in your negotiations. Never show your hand that you really do want that house, even though you do. Stay neutral. Hi there, I'm Connie Mackey. And if you are navigating this home buying process all by yourself, I got you covered. And even if you just have general real estate questions, or you need to brainstorm ideas, or just ask a question, no matter how crazy it is, I got you. Book a one-on-one consulting session on my website. The first 10 minutes are free, so why not give it a try? Allow me to help you with any real estate questions that you have, and to make this home buying journey as stress-free as possible. The next tip is about counter offers. So let's say that you made an offer on the house and the seller came back and countered your offer. When making counter offers, really think about your situation and what's going to work for you. Each counter offer that you make to the seller should bring you closer to your goal. At the same time, not making the seller believe that he's been losing. It's got to be a win-win situation for both. Now let's talk about navigating some common challenges. Bidding wars. They can be absolutely challenging. But if you stay within your budget and you don't get wrapped up so emotionally, remember I said to stay neutral, especially in a real estate transaction where you're in a bidding war. then you can come out on top because you know your situation and what you can afford. Another thing is negotiating after a home inspection has been done. Please keep in mind that if there is anything major, then those absolutely need to be negotiated and can be a part of the contingencies that I mentioned before in the offer. So if a home inspection is done, please don't focus on the cosmetic things that need to be repaired because you can do that after the fact. Major things that's going to cost you a lot of money should be focused on. And the last thing in this process of challenges is to stay calm. I know that is so easy to say. And when you're right in the thick of things, it is so hard to stay calm and not stress out about everything. But do your best to stay calm when it comes to negotiating, making any counter offers, and dealing with the seller. In summary, being well prepared, using these effective negotiating tips, and staying calm throughout this entire negotiating process will help you get the best deal possible on the home that you want to buy. I trust you found these tips useful. And if you did, give it a like, comment down below with any questions, and be sure and subscribe for more informational videos. Don't forget to check out our website for free offer letter templates and other resources. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and remember, with the right strategy, a little bit of confidence, you too can buy your own home with Buy Without Realtor. See you next time.